Hey guys, it's Ritchie Dee from VOWSTECH, and today we got Vector, our pet robot, helping us make a video about our purchase of a Cricut Explore Air 2 and the purchase process that we went through using Amazon, the unboxing of it, the first test print of it, and our experience there. I can show you the example test print that we came up with. And then also we can talk a little bit about some supplies that we think might be basic supplies that if you were thinking about purchasing one of these, what sort of things would you might want to start with as far as just the supplies and tools that you might want to use. So fist bump. So that's what we're going over today. It's a Cricut Explore Air 2, and it is a cutting machine that has a lot of possibilities. So we're real excited to show you today. We purchased the Cricut Explore Air 2 on Amazon for $199. It does come in 4 colors: lilac, blue, matte black, and mint. We got the machine at $199.99, so basically $200. When our Cricut Explore arrived, the box had been taped up and there was a sticker on top of the box thanking us for giving the printer a second life. It was clear from that sticker that they had shipped us a remanufactured and not a new in-the-box unit. It was a bit of a pain, but eventually I contacted someone from Amazon that was able to give us a $50 credit based on the fact that they shipped us a remanufactured unit rather than a brand new unit. I was happy with this. This was okay. After looking through the box, we did notice that it was missing the craft supplies and that the mat wasn't quite new. Had some debris or whatever from someone had actually used it. Other than that, I didn't really notice a lot of problems that were deal breakers or anything like that. So the fact that Amazon was able to give us the $50 off on the unit, actually I think ended up being a plus for us. We saved $50, and so what if someone else used it once or something? Okay, so the instructions on here say, plug in and power on your fabulous new Cricut machine. I've plugged it in. And let's power it on and see what it does. Okay, well, it's powered on. Let's see what the next step is. It says to get connected. It says go to Cricut.com/setup and that they'll walk us through the rest of it. And it says, Cricut, let's get you in there. All you need is the free Design Space app. And you have an option of open app or download app. Once your app has been downloaded, you will have an open button, so you can click open. This has opened up the Cricut app on my cell phone. If the app does not automatically take you to a screen to set up your Explorer, then you can always swipe in from the side and select Machine Setup. And of course, for this, we'll be choosing Cricut Explore Family. At this point, the app has asked us to plug our Explorer power in and power the unit on, and then to tap Continue to connect. When I hit continue, I get a prompt that says Connect Explorer. Connect to a paired machine by tapping Connect. To pair a new machine, select the plus sign. And of course, this is the first machine, so I click the plus sign. A Explore unit here to pair, so I'm going to click Pair. It has gone and started to pair. It asks me if I wish to continue. On my phone, I say yes, and it's successfully paired. Now it's got a window that says Connect Explore, and it's asking me which of my units would I like to connect to. Of course, there's only one, so I'm going to click Connect. So the app is continued now, and it's asking me to check if there are any updates available to install on the machine. So I will click the button Update. And I got lucky in this case because my machine was already up to date. So I click Next. Now the app would like for me to grab this Cricut Access Plan. And it's telling me that that includes over 100,000 images, plus thousands of objects, and hundreds of fonts. So it's asking me if I want to sign up now or later. So for now, I'm just going to hit later, and we'll talk about this in a different video. Now it's asking me if I could test a cut. Now it wants to know what type of material we want to use. And it's asking us to provide cardstock, which is what this is. We need to select cardstock on the front panel. That means we'll be turning this dial here Now that we've selected cardstock on that dial, the cell phone now recognizes that we have selected that, and the next button is no longer grayed out. Also, we have a flashing light. So we're going to click next. Now it's asking us to prepare for our cut, and it would like for us to put our cardstock onto our mat. Now we have applied our cardstock paper to the mat. By swiping to the right, the picture changes and is asking us to confirm that the blade is set in place. So we can open the unit by pressing the open button. The next screen is telling us to put the mat in there. Then after that, to push the flashing button. So we'll do that now. You also need to make sure that you have enough room behind the unit for the mat to come out the back unobstructed. Once you have done that, you can push your flashing feed button. At this point, our cell phone has changed to where it says, hey, start your cut. And it's informing us that if we push the Cricut button, which we see is now flashing, it will start. The cut has finished. Now the feed light is flashing and it appears to have worked. Here's what our phone is showing. Having completed our first cut, now we will test and see if it worked good. So that's what we got here is we can pull our cardstock off. Of course, I'm going to save the rest of this unused paper. Here we have a toolkit. It's our basic toolkit for Cricut. This kit comes with all the stuff that you need to do your weeding. And so we're going to open this up and get the weeds out of our design. Okay, so now we've gone to weeding our design. You notice I've turned the mat upside down so that the design is closer to me in the corner, because the mat is sticky, so you don't want to touch the mat. We should be able to peel it off there and have the weeds stick to the mat, so that's what I'm going to try. So yeah, quick weed. You can see the weeds have stuck to the mat, and we have our cardstock crown. This is our first test print. Next, let's go over some of the extra supplies that you might want to pick up. I think my favorite project that you can do with the Cricut is creating transfers for t-shirts so that you can customize any t-shirt or actually any clothing product. As you can see here, we have an assortment of vinyl transfers that are heat transfers that allow you to create that sort of a project where you can basically cut out these vinyl, put them onto a t-shirt, and then heat transfer them in, creating your own custom t-shirt. So that's what these rolls are here, and those are vinyl rolls. I'll leave some of the links to these, examples of these, in the description. Then here we have some adhesive vinyl sheets. These sheets are good for creating decals, and you can also adhere them to things like coffee mugs or other, maybe a candle or something, another product. Basically anything that will take a decal or what is similar to a sticker. So that means you can customize almost anything with this. Here we have some blanks that are for coasters. So there's about 150 coasters here that we can customize, put business names on or put people's names on, just basically whatever you would want to put on a coaster. Here we have the Cricut EasyPress 2. This is the 1 foot by 1 foot model. So it's the largest model that they have. We plan on using this to adhere our vinyl prints and transfer them onto our t-shirts and other clothing. Here we have a set of Craft World markers, and the interesting thing about these markers are they actually fit into the machine itself so that the machine can draw with them. Here we have what's called bright cardstock. This is what we used for our first print earlier in this video, and this is a package of assorted colors. With this, you can cut out almost anything on paper that you want to craft with. Maybe you could create some pop-up cards or some greeting cards. The things you can do are pretty much endless, as long as it's something you could use paper for. Here we have a toolkit that we purchased. This is all the tools officially from the Cricut manufacturer. Basically, these are the essential tools. I couldn't imagine not having this. You'll have to do some cleanup after the fact. And here we have a bag, which I will link, and it has very good reviews. And of course, I couldn't imagine not having somewhere to store it or trying to use the insert that they gave us. This allows you to carry the unit around as well as some supplies around with you. Here's what it looks like with the unit inside of the bag. As you can see, there's plenty of room in there, and there's plenty of room for some supplies. This dust cover also comes with that bag. So if you're not actually planning on taking it or moving it, but you just want to keep it and your projects from getting all dusty and dirty, definitely I would advise having something like this to put over the mat that you use for your projects. Dust is the enemy of. Here are some other supplies. Awesome cleaning solution, is very good for cleaning the mat, getting that dust that we were just talking about off of there. So that about wraps up our video review of the Cricut Explore Air 2. Overall, I just want to say, outside of the snafu with Amazon, where they sent a opened and used unit rather than a brand new unit, outside of that, I am impressed with the machine so far. How it was able to accurately cut a demo project that you saw. We'll definitely be making more videos of this unit and its uses and other things, either tech related or production related. We will be doing some videos on some 3D printers, so definitely stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. Click like and share the video if you want. I'm excited. You're excited. Let's just be excited. And Vector, our pet robot, was so excited that he got wore out during the making and he went to go take a nap. I think I hear him snoring. You guys have a good day and thanks for watching.